Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm your host, Keith Whiteside, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it. And you know, when we have events in our local area, we always have those people that are the leaders in the area come and tell us a little bit about that. Very glad to join us once again. We have Lieutenant Clint Dipster with Thibodaux Police Department. Clint, welcome back. Thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me.
All right, I appreciate it. Got a couple of different things going on in the area. Really excited. Let's first talk about the Thibodaux Firemen's Fair Safety. This is something that's always exciting. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yes, sir. So obviously, you know, the Firemen's Fair here is well known. It starts tonight on Thursday and it runs through Sunday, where they're going to have the parade as well that day, as well as the fair. You know, on the police side of things, obviously, we take the fair very seriously, and everyone's safety throughout the weekend very seriously. A lot of different changes have upgraded through the years. The last couple of years, we've done it to where we have private security at the gates, who is scanning all subjects coming in for any weapons or anything of that nature. And that actually allows us to have more boots on the ground on the actual ride side and the food side of the event. So a lot of that has tremendously helped us out throughout the last couple of years, and we're going to continue that going forward. We've recovered a lot of things that shouldn't be on the fairgrounds the last couple of years, so it's been a proven factor to work like we needed to. But other than that, you know, we encourage everyone to come out, be safe, have fun, and support the firemen throughout the weekend.
Yeah, and just one of those things, you always have to kind of look at what you've done in the past to see how we move forward. You guys have put some new things in place. Like you mentioned, 2-3 years ago, we kind of started with a new process and really has made a difference for the safety of those people that are attending.
Oh, absolutely, it has. And like I said, you know, changes. Sometimes a lot of people don't like changes. It does slow up the process a little bit at the gate. You may have to wait in line a little bit, you know, but it's for the betterment of the event and the safety of the public itself. So you know, we just ask that you know, the public be patient on trying to get in the gates. We did make a couple improvements to that to kind of speed up the process this year as well. So they'll see you know, some quicker lines this year. As they're trying to get in. But while we talking about it, you know, I do want to touch on something that, you know, is an ongoing issue that we have every year, and that's lost kids.
Okay.
We battle that every year. I want to stress that the Thibodaux Police Department police booth is on the fairgrounds. It's like our little mini headquarters there. We have a sign-in table where children can get bracelets, and with those bracelets, each child is issued a number on that bracelet that allows the parent, to sign up that child, and we have a phone number, some contact information for a parent or guardian. That way, if that child does get lost, immediately can come to a law enforcement officer, and we have that child's bracelet with that number. And when I say number, it's not like a phone number or anything like that. That's a in-house number that we have where we can track it back to who that child belongs to and make contact with the parent. So we strongly encourage that and push that to everyone. You know, we would love to see it one day where every child out there on the fairgrounds has one of these bracelets on. You know, it's just a tremendous way for us to kind of keep track and get these children reunited back with their parents, and you know, to where they're not, you know, just wandering off and being picked up by a stranger or something like that.
Sure, and it's a great recommendation. It's another one of those things that y'all have put in place that we can allow for, and kids feel more comfortable. And we know parents are going to be enjoying themselves and having a good time and feeling like their kids are safe. But we don't want any lost kids. We want everybody to be found. And so, what a great recommendation. So we look forward to a wonderful Firemen's Fair this year, and so always glad for the partnership that y'all have with, of course, the local fire department there and on all of our fire departments in the area, which is appreciated. Let's just touch a little bit on the boil-off that's coming off, the Mudbug boil-off. We can let everybody know that save the date. It's the Thibodaux Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 52. Their 6th annual Mudbug boil-off is going to be Saturday, May 11th. And, of course, it's in historic downtown Thibodaux. Clint, I know y'all are going to talk about that a little bit later. Just kind of wanted to let people know to save the date here for this one.
Right. No, absolutely. And look, we appreciate it. Look, it's a big event for us, for the police side of things. And, look, the firemen support us in that event as well, just like we support them for their event. It's a wonderful event. It's made up of 70 plus teams. So you're going to have, upwards of, 15 to 20,000 pounds of crawfish, all you can eat, bands, just a great time, so we ask the public to come out and support us and have a good time while we do that.
Yeah, and again, we always want to make sure that we're finding a way to support you guys as well. And again, we want to do our part on this end. And so, Aaron, put that back up one more time. Again, just a reminder, it's going to be wonderful. We're going to talk about it a little bit more as it gets a little closer. But we want you to save the date. It is the Thibodaux Fraternal Order of Police Lodge number 52. It's their 6th annual Mudbug boil-off. It's going to take place on Saturday, May 11th, 2024 in historic downtown Thibodaux. Again, we're going to bring you a lot more information about how you can enjoy that, how you can go out and do that. We're going to have everybody come back on. Clint, we always appreciate your time. As usual, thank you for keeping Thibodaux safe, for working with the different agencies, with firemen, with law enforcement, with Lafourche Parish, and always making these events really nice with the incredible work y'all do. We appreciate it very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And I appreciate you having me again.
Always. All right, guys, we appreciate that. Again, a lot of different options coming up. Firemen's Fair this weekend, a boil-off the following weekend. Lots of stuff going on in Lafourche, so thank you, Clint. And that will do it for this particular segment. Don't go anywhere. A lot more local programming right here on Bayou Time.